Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be setting up our horizontal spreads for the next week in June, and I've got some washi tape here ready to go, as well as some sticker sheets where I pulled some stickers and the sticker books which I pulled from. Okay, so this week we are going to go through the entire process start to finish. I'm going to go through my pre-planning wax paper spread and just show you everything that went into this. I have an idea in my mind of what I want this to look like, but I really am not 100% sure how it's going to come out and how to execute it. So I thought this would be a real good one for you guys to see how I work through things and actually develop a final look or design for my spreads. I'm starting off by putting in some washi tape to cover up the lines in the color scheme that I pulled for this spread. I'm going to also put in the backgrounds that coincide with that. So I'll do that before I lay down the wax paper. And what I want to do is make little collages of summer fun on each day, and I'm going to kind of do it alternating colors as I go through in this pink, yellow, and teal color scheme. I'm going to lay down the backgrounds first, and what I decided to do was to trim them into squares, but this one was the only one that didn't quite fit the sizing requirements. I didn't have another yellow one to pull for this, so I grabbed that from the horizontal layout sticker book. It's the only sticker I pulled from there, but I needed something else with a yellow background, and that was the only thing I could find that could get pretty close to the sizing of the big stickers I'm using on the other backgrounds. Majority of those backgrounds came from the rainbow sticker book, and then I got a few from the Color Story big sticker book. Both are older books, and so they kind of have the same color schemes, which is nice. It's easier to put things together when the books are older or have that same kind of happy planner feel that they started out with, which was a certain color scheme, and everything kind of coordinates together from back then. So that worked out well. It was just I didn't have another yellow background, so I had to pull something in that wasn't from those books. So the technique here that I'm using is making little squares, basically laying in the sticker and then just trimming it to fit. And I think that works out pretty well. I'm just using my wax paper there to make sure that it doesn't stick down to the other sticker. And okay, so I have those all laid in, and you can see that one that isn't quite the right size, but close enough. And I'm going to tape down my wax paper so that I can get started laying in the collages. And I'm going to adjust this because it was not centered. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And now I'm going to start laying in the stickers that I pulled already. So as you can see, I pulled a color scheme for each, different things that I thought might work for the summer vibes I was thinking of, still within those colors. I went into so many books because I started with the summer book, and it had, you know, a majority of the main kind of like iconic things that I was going to use, but it wasn't enough. So I went into other books to try to fill in some of the gaps, if you will, so that it would feel more full and more collagey. I just kind of started pulling things I thought might work. Majority of the things I pulled were paper stickers with white borders. That was purposeful. I really wanted everything to look the same. And then clear stickers on top of a background don't show up real well. I only pulled a few clear stickers, and those ones were all black only, just because I knew those would be able to at least come up off of the page if I used those. But you know, any other color would have kind of got muddled, and so I stuck with paper stickers, and I pretty much did, like I said, either white backgrounds or full color, like you saw that circle sticker that says "Love This." That was kind of what I was pulling as I went. I did pull some stickers from the spring sticker book as well, with iconic looking ones for spring, just because I wanted that same style, and it was harder to find the blue that I was looking for in the summer book. So I grabbed a couple of birds from the spring book, and that seemed to tie in close enough. I mean, I don't know, birds aren't necessarily associated with summer, but it works. So I'm starting off with the pink collages here, and I'm just sticking things together, trying not to put like a solid background pink sticker right next to another one, trying to break it up with like a white background sticker and then a solid color, and mixing up the patterns, but also trying to fit everything together so it's readable. There's a little bit of finagling, just trying to make everything work. But you can kind of see what I'm going for here as I put things in, just using what I have and trying to make it all feel like one image, or, you know, like a collage, basically. The hello there is an all black clear sticker, and I thought that as long as I had a pretty dominant solid background behind it, it would show. So I think that works pretty well against the stripy background of the back. I also pulled in little bits of black throughout so that it would pop off a little bit and not just be a big blob of whatever color I was doing. I kind of wanted to bring in a little bit more contrast. As you've heard me mention before, really helps to bring out the color that you're trying to do by having something else that contrasts with that. So now I'm getting started with the teal boxes, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm gonna put them all together and then realize I totally forgot Thursday's box and didn't prepare for that. So I'm gonna get them all made up, and then I'm gonna have to dismantle them to some degree so that I don't have to pull new stickers, which you'll see. But for now, you can see how I set them up the first time. And this teal, I guess it's more aqua, but it goes back and forth. I couldn't find enough in one like shade of that color, so some lean more green, some lean more blue, but I wanted it to kind of just all feel cohesive. So I'm mixing and matching, making sure there's a little bit of the green ones and a little bit of the blue ones in each box. And so that's my strategy. And you could do that too if you couldn't find enough of another color that you needed, just kind of mixing them in. I do that too on the yellow, which you'll see I pulled mostly brown stickers tying into the yellow. The tones are the same, so I think that it still kind of emanates yellow, but all yellow would be hard to look at and would be very vibrant on the eyes. So the brown helps kind of tone it down, but also keeps the color scheme feeling cohesive. And I should have guessed as I was doing this collage for the blue, because it seems like there's a lot on this one versus the other ones I already done for the pink. And I guess I wasn't really thinking about it, but I was like, how am I gonna fit all these guys in here? Not realizing I pulled extra for that Thursday box. A lot of those small black clear stickers all came from the travel sticker book. I really liked how tiny they were. They were a perfect addition here to add some black without having it be too overwhelming. And here is when I realize, okay, I am gonna need to dismantle these and remake them so that I can get that third box in. Now I'm just looking for some additional stickers, see if there's anything I left on the table to make my life a little easier. But I found only a few things that I thought I could pull in. I'm trying to use those stickers that have a flat edge, like that beach day or the hello sunshine, on a specific edge so that it looks like it's supposed to be that way. I really wish that Happy Planner wouldn't do that with their stickers. I have said this before, but I like to cut my own stickers, so when something's already predefined for me, I don't like it as much, let's just say that. So I wish that going forward they would stop doing that, because I've noticed a lot of their newer sticker books all have that pre-cut circles, hexagons, things like that, and it really kind of boxes you in on where you can use something. So that's just my 2 cents. I'm trying not to layer things again that are, you know, white on white on white or that teal color repeatedly. I really want it to feel kind of mixed up and jumbled, but cute at the same time. I think we're getting close to at least getting this set done. And now I can finally move on to the yellow. I'm really liking how it's turning out. I wasn't really sure how the end result was going to be, but as I'm seeing it come together, I'm really liking it, and hopefully you guys like it too. So the yellow was a little bit trickier only because there was a lot of solid yellow stickers and not as many in the white outline stickers. So I had to be kind of strategic on where I was laying things down so it wasn't like yellow on yellow on yellow, which you'll see, especially with these little smaller stickers. I needed to kind of mix it up a little so that things would work. I also had to repeat some of the stickers as far as like the sandals or I think there might be some other ones, the bird, because I didn't have enough to really get what I wanted done without those. But I would prefer not to have repeated stickers if I had the capability of not. And it really did help to do it by color as well. Formulating the two boxes at the same time, that way I could see what I had left over and kind of fit things in. It just made it a little bit easier than trying to do one at a time, because then you don't really know what you have left over. So that's a tip, to do them together makes it a little bit easier. And I highly suggest to pre-pulling stickers for a spread like this if you are really going with a certain color scheme. It makes it a lot easier to know what you're working with ahead of time as well, and you can incorporate what you need to as you go. So it looks like we are almost done. I just need to figure out what I'm doing here in this last box. I was thinking it'd be kind of cute to reuse these polka dotted backgrounds here just to re-emphasize that color scheme, but I didn't like it as is. So let me see what else I can figure out here. And I like the quotes, but I don't really care for the washi. So let me try it with the colored backgrounds. And I think that would be cute, kind of low-key down there at the bottom. Yeah, and then trimmed off. Okay, I think we've got it. So let's get ready to transfer it to the actual paper. Oh, wait. One more thing, I need to add in the checklist icons, and so I'm just going to make sure I have what I need. I'm not going to put them all down. I just want to make sure that I have enough, and I'll do that directly on the page when I'm ready. Okay, so let's transfer this guy over. And I'm just going to start off laying in the focus boxes. And I'm keeping this very functional. I think it makes it a little bit less overwhelming on the eye when you see everything kind of in the same place. So that's the strategy I took. It might be cute having them mixed up. I wasn't ready for that, to be honest. It took me a while just to figure out what I wanted to do, so I thought play it safe with a nice functional layout in case this is crazy, busy looking. But I think, again, it came out really cute, so I'm happy with the end result. So I'm moving over those collages as I can. This side went a little bit smoother, I would say, than the next side. I was able to lift up the stickers somewhat together, which is nice. And make an adjustment there. I don't want the corner showing of the background, so I'm going to move that Hello Sunshine out a bit. And just clean up the edge there of the flower. And then this guy, I'm going to use my newest technique of kind of sliding it off the wax paper, and that one worked beautifully. Okay, got that in. Go on to the next side. Start laying in the boxes for my focus here as well. And then just transfer over those icons so I don't forget. Go ahead and put in these guys and trim them out. And trim out the bottom here. Just a tiny bit off. I wanted to fix that yellow piece. And I left myself a little bit of room here at the bottom just so that I could write in any weekly to-dos or things I want to remember. And now to put in the last of these. Let's see if I can do it all in one shot. Some of the stickers are a little off, so I'm just going to make an adjustment and make sure that they're ones that I want straight are straight. So I got that going. I'll come back and fix that arrow. Got a little wonky here on the yellow one, but the rest, since I kind of got a groove there, I got it off relatively well. Okay, just clean things up a bit and add in those ones that didn't come with the rest. And I just want to make an adjustment there because I felt like it was too much yellow on top of yellow there. Okay, looks good. I'm going to add in that arrow as well and trim it. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and put in all my checklists. Just going to add in the color coordinated asterisks here, and then we will be done, friends. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Bye!